Hello everyone, welcome to RSUM Life. Hope you're all doing good and being safe. So this is the July month garden tour. Starting from July, it's more about the harvest. I feel peaches are getting ready. We have lots and lots of tree ripen peaches. So you'll be seeing more in the video. Starting with our raspberries, I am gonna do a harvest video also because you guys will be amazed how much of raspberries we got. Literally, I did buy a weighing machine. I wanted to weigh in the crop what we have got this year. I just wanted to see how many lbs of crop we are getting, and it is quite quite of a surprise how many lbs of raspberries we got, and these are so delicious, like extremely delicious, and nothing like freshly picked raspberries. The ones what we get it in store, I doubt, like, there'll be some kind of preservatives, even though if they say it as organic, right? um and the Japanese or the shaggy beetles, they are just eating away my whole garden. I need to do something with these ones. These are just going crazy. And this is the cluster beans. Somehow my groundhogs didn't find it yet. If not, it'll just eat away the whole thing. Yeah, this is what I have to do. Like, whenever I get time, I just have to weed it out. That's it. Easy peasy, right? So these are the cluster beans. We do eat a lot of cluster beans as a stir fry. It tastes so good too. And this is again one of the beans. We call it as chukurgaya. That's why I put it near to the net, so that once it starts climbing up, it has some support system. This is again like the beans variety, and I think that's the watermelon. These cute little roses are growing nice and good. And my mimosa plant. The leaf structure of this is so beautiful. I adore this plant, the way how the leaf structure is, and once it starts flowering, it's gonna look extremely beautiful. Of course, I have to rehome it, and I am not sure how I'm gonna do it because it's almost a tree now. And these are the glades. For the glades, right, like once it starts to flower, before it starts to flower, it's better to tie it up. And the blueberries are getting ready. Once we get the crop out, I'm gonna put lots and lots of good fish emulsion and nitrogen so that they will grow nice and good. And more blueberries. I can't remember the variety of it, but next time I wanted to add maybe 2 more blueberry to this batch, and I want to get those chunky ones. And this girl is growing back nice and strong. And I'm gonna focus more on this plant this year, so that she'll get all the energy back and she'll be ready. Oh, by the way, these are the glades, and glades give out lots and lots of babies. That was the main plant, and these are all the babies. Like, that's amazing, right? The thing is, like, once you get a good soil, the healthy soil, right, keep adding like nutrition to your soil. Once you plant one single bulb, it keeps multiplying. And these are the Crascomoya. I have no idea. I can't remember it now. Some beautiful plant, let's call it that way. And the impact of Japanese beetles, it literally ate away my whole rose plant, but that's okay. That's how last year was, and they just grow back nice and strong. I did clean out this whole area. This is the hibiscus, and the other one was the persimmon fruit plant. Hibiscus, this gives huge hibiscus flowers. Those will look adorable too. Huge adorable. And I did clean up this whole area. There were like bunch of weeds going on, so it's all done now. And this is the strawberry vanilla hydrangea. The flowers is really cute. The lilies, after the lily flowers come, right, just leave the plant as is. Don't chop it off, because internally that's how the bulbs will multiply a lot. They send the energy to the bulbs and you get lots of new baby plants. And the green apples, this is the Granny Smith, and I found the name thanks to Sonal. This is the gold mop cripus. This guy always comes in the way. I need to tie up this tie up the branches a little bit. And the gala apples are getting ready. There are a little bit of bugs, but we'll take it one at a time. We'll take each plant, focus on it, and get it nicely sorted out. And our groundhogs are having nutritious food. They eat fresh apples right from the tree. And they get the figs, and they eat on the peaches, and I'm gonna show more about that. Well, my phone, Jersey weather was like getting way too hot. My phone was like getting died off. These are the figs. You guys see, like, onto each part of the leaf there is a beautiful fig which is growing. And the peaches are getting ripened. This is the peach. The tree ripened peach is like the best. No words at all, and the branch is broken. I kind of feel bad for it, but anyways, I had to trim out the lower branches. And look at this, how our groundhog eats the fruit right from the tree. I'm telling you, these guys are getting the most nutritious food, and I sometimes feel like I'm actually growing all the fruits for them. I'm absolutely okay if they eat it completely, like seriously, like if they eat the whole fruit, I'm happy about it. But they don't do that, like they just take a bite of it and run away. And the cleanup zone, I'm gonna take one place at a time and clean up. I thought I'll be using the sunflower stalks for some of the planting, but who has time for it? And this is a crepe myrtle. This crepe myrtle is filled with lots and lots of bees, and they are having fun, and it has a very beautiful scent also, very sweet beautiful scent. And this crepe myrtle looks so good as a cut flower too. And the willow, this guy has grown so much. I cannot believe, it was a tiny plant when we have started it 2 years or 3 years, and now it's grown so much. And I literally give any water or any nutrition to it. If you guys are thinking of any plant addition, this looks very cute and very easy on maintenance, and looks very beautiful too, nice cute place. And of course, can somebody help me? Seriously, I think I need help with this song. This is getting out of control. And the problem is with the metal fence, right? It's kind of really tricky to take out any of the plants. And I think these are the honey. It's a combination of all vines. I don't want to put any kind of the plant killers. So that's where the struggle is. And the cherry tree, I'm gonna clean up this area too. Hopefully in August tour you'll see a better one. So this is this cherry tree, right? These were the only two fruit trees which were there, um, 10 years before when we bought the house. Thanks to the owners who planted it. I heard from my neighbors that the ex-owner, she's also into the gardening, and she loves to grow all kinds of plants and fruits and vegetables. That's what I heard. Maybe the house will pick the people. I felt just like how kids will choose the parents, right? I somehow felt that. And if we have to move, or when we have to move, I hope whomever gets this house take care of all these plants as passionate as how we both were earlier. Okay, coming back to the video, lots of pumpkins, and of course I just wanted to punch this ones, like the shaggy beetles. I can't stand them. They're just killing my whole garden. Finally the bitter gourd is catching up. Bitter gourd is my daughter's favorite, but not my husband's. This is the mullein plant, and I am actually harvesting the mullein flowers and leaves to make some cough syrup and some teas also. This guy is very, very tiny because she's being covered like completely. These are the maxi sunflowers. These are not actually maxi, these are mini sunflowers, but I don't know why they call it as maxi sunflowers. In my gray plant is literally like a skeleton, completely gone. And this wax leaf plants, right? I actually saw it in Home Depot last time when I went to Home Depot, right? They were these plants. And the next project would be on rainwater harvesting. Once I can get that one, there should not be much of problems with how much water I'm going to use on the garden. These are the hydrangeas. This is the first time I think it's flowering. Hydrangea's flower structure is so beautiful. It just feels like somebody has put a pearl inside it. And the hosta, this is how it'll be if you just take some bulbs, plant it wherever you want to plant it. All this box where everything needs to be trimmed off nice. Now let's go to the potted plants. What this one, thanks to one of my good friend who had this plant at her house, and I literally stole it from her. And look at this, there are baby banana plants which are coming from this cute little plant. There are already 2 baby banana plants. I have a couple of friends with whom like, you know, I feel like family, right? You go to your sister's place, if you like something, you say like, I want this, and they give it, kind of like that. We have a good set of friends where we have that kind of freedom. And this is a turmeric and the curry leaf plant. And these ones are from my sister. Like I went to California, I got a couple of stems from her, and trying to experiment with that. Repotted Malabar spinach, and this is again from one of the friend. I'm trying to experiment with the curry leaf stem, if it roots out and gives the plants. And this, I think, like, I put some of the flowers, flower seeds, and the beautiful roses. $2 or less than $2, and I am harvesting all the seeds. These seeds are from the Sweet William flower. Sweet William looks perfect as a cut flower, so I'm just trying to get all the seeds, and maybe, like, you know, I can mail it to our subscribers for the seeds giveaway. Let's see how it goes. Like, you know, I'm trying to extract as many seeds as possible, and I am extracting the seeds on bok choy and rocka leaves. Fall is coming pretty soon, so I wanted to have it, and again, like, for the spring too. And this is again given by one of our sweet friends. And these are the lilies. That was the main plant, and it's kind of amazing how these baby plants are coming onto that cute little main plant. And a couple of more flower plants. This is a combination of all the plants. This is again like one of the experiment which I'm doing, rosemaries. I got it from my sister. And one of the good gardeners, she actually gave that banana plant. And this is again from one another good friend. And the curry leaf was also from my bestie. The tomatoes and the combination is going on here like a salad. And I was talking about the powder mildew, right? So it's just started. I need a scissors to chop it up. This squash or the pumpkin one is pretty. The leaves are pretty thorny. Strawberries. Some empty bin. I took some of the plants and relocated it. And this is the snake guard, potlakaya. I have to put some vertical system for this. And this is azilla and some mint also. And let's go to the beautiful spot, hydrangea. Look at this color. So last year we got like nice pink flowers from this one, and this year I'm seeing like blue flowers. Isn't it amazing? So hydrangea flowers color changes with the pH levels. I'm gonna talk about in a different video because it's gonna be pretty long, and this video is already pretty long too. Hydrangea is a beautiful cut flowers. And coming to the corn is growing amazing. I don't know how much corn I'll get it from this, but it looks so beautiful. This gives a complete farm vibe for our backyard. It looks so amazing. And the corn. What I need to do is tie up this corn to that fence because hurricane season is gonna start and it's already here. So there are high chances, it might knock out my corn. So I'm gonna tie it up. And the onions, these onions are from the seeds, like scratch from the seeds. So I'm very happy with the results. The ginger, you guys remember, last time couple of months before I started ginger, and it is growing good. Potatoes are ready for harvest. I'm just waiting for some dry days so that I can just harvest these potatoes. And relocated the Malabar spinach. I need something to cover up this fence. I thought it'll be a nice green path, but these are taking forever to climb on this cattle panel. And this is the ginger. I had a vision for this fence with sunflowers on the sides and the whole green vines will cover it up. Sunflowers were eaten by the groundhogs and these vines are growing extremely slow, but that's fine. Okay, this is see how our groundhog ate off all the kale. It just loves healthy food, I'm telling you. Eats kale, lettuce, bok choy, fresh fruits and vegetables. And the vine this is the long bottle gourd. Growing nice and good. The flowers are coming. These are the male flowers, and there are a couple of female flowers also. I'm gonna wait, and I just wanted it to first climb onto the cattle panel, get all the strength, and then give the vegetables. There is no rush. Long bottle gourds, even with 5 vegetables, vegetables, that's good enough for us to survive. And tomatoes are nice and thick. Look at this. Once this fills up the whole fence, that'll look so beautiful. And I wasn't there for 2 weeks, so my husband took care of watering the plants and raspberries harvest. So that was nice and kind of him. Sorry for the camera angle. Okay, this is the female flower, but I might actually clip it off because I wanted the vine to focus on the growth and get onto the fence, the cattle panel. These are the beefsteak tomatoes. The flowers are a little chunky, but this is again one more snake guard, and okra is again growing okay. And I'm actually surprised to see the chunky strawberries in this hot weather somehow. Those are pretty chunky. Generally, when summer hits, right, the fruit size will be pretty small, and these are the runners. The red chilies are growing. I did snip off all the flowers which were coming onto the plant because I wanted to focus. I wanted it to focus more on the plant foliage. And I did put a lot of mustard seeds so that once the flowers and mustard comes, I can just use it. And some bee got trapped in this, bee or some bug. My husband, he's not a big fan of this netted fence. He wanted me to change it to the other side. I did put a small chicken wire kind of thing. Maybe I'll have to refill that one. And the beans, and I put this is the ash guard, and I put a lot more of gongura. And a bunch of, this is the cucumbers. Cucumbers are having a lot of male flowers. So this is almost the end of the video. If you guys happen to like this kind of garden tours, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions and any kind of videos you are looking forward to. I would be doing a harvest video from here because I think that kind of motivates us to do more of the gardening, and maybe some tips and tricks I learn while the growing season moves on. You all have an awesome life, happy and healthy gardening. Stay safe and try to do some gardening. Try something plant one, put in one seed and see how it grows, and from there you will get addicted to this gardening. You all have an awesome life. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye. Take care now.